More grapes then?
You can stack up on grapes.
Okay. I don't have my camera over here either. Yeah. What is going on, you guys? My name is Daniel and welcome back to the channel where you go everything Canon mirrorless cameras. I have the EOS R here. EOS R here. Everybody's always giving me shit about how I say EOS R because I've explained it in the comments. Go look for it. Anyways, and I'm shooting on the M50, and today we're going to go over everything about how to shoot 120 frames juicy out of the EOS R and how you can achieve that. So I have two clips that I'm going to show you today. And one of them was shot mostly in 50 frames a second, and the other was shot in 100 frames per second. Mine's set to whatever standard it is over here in Europe, so mine's capped out at 100 frames per second, but if you're in the United States, yours will go to 120. And so here are the two clips, and we're going to show you the differences and the problems with shooting in 120 frames per second with the EOS R, and then go into that. And so here's the first clip. This is going to be probably my new intro, upcoming as soon as I get color grade. So I shot that on Saturday with a few people that also had an EOS R and then some Nikon, the 6G, and yeah, so shot it with them, and that's what we got for the full day, and a whole bunch of photos. And this one was from a trip that I took to Tampere to pick up this 40mm pancake lens. Video coming up on that soon, and here's what the footage looks like. This is all shot in 100 frames per second. So after looking at the two side by side, one of them, it looks a lot sharper because when shooting 50 or 60 frames per second with the EOS R, you can do it in 1080p and have face tracking and be able to use log. However, when you're shooting 120 frames per second, you can only shoot 1080 by 720 with the EOS R, but I just upscaled it so that it would have a little bit more of that juicy value in there and some of the details and highlights. But for the most part, the quality is significantly less for the 120 frames per second. That limits you to, I mean, it's really good for short shots, but there's the noticeable quality drop. And it's perfectly fine, especially if you're uploading to sites like Facebook, because it's already going to be on a very small screen and the quality difference is not going to be as obvious. So while looking it over, I totally forgot to mention that there's a huge crop while shooting in 720 and you're not able to have any autofocus system in there at all while you shoot in 100 or 120 frames per second. So how to get your camera to shoot 120 frames per second. So all you need to go is into your movie mode and then enter in there, and then you come in and you press menu, and it's going to be on the first red camera settings under movie record quality, and you're going to click into that, and then there is a option for almost no matter what setting you're in, it will give you an option for high frame rate that's going to be at the bottom. It's going to be disabled. As soon as you enable that, it will put you in 120 frames per second, and that's how you shoot it. If this video helped you out or you enjoy anything mirrorless Canon cameras, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. There is weekly and sometimes daily content that comes out here. Stick around. Thanks for watching.